Sorry about that. We left off talking about our tech team we have at the middle school. That program was just used to help kind of our technology needs. The kids did a great job with it. We chose not to continue that, and I think that's something we should really look into getting going again. Our SOS program we have at the middle school, signs of suicide, just identifying kids that are struggling and they may be having those thoughts and just trying to help them. JAG program at the high school, which is Jobs for America's Graduates. It just provides support for kids that need it, making sure that they're kind of having that career alignment after school is over. And then SABRS. SABRS is a program used that's on FastBridge that goes through kids' social emotional skills. The kids have ranked themselves and just basically are giving themselves ranks on how good their schoolwork's going, what their social emotional skills are, and then the teachers go and rank the students also, and then we're able to look at that. I think that's something that we should really dive into, looking at those results and maybe help identify kids that need that extra support. Some questions to answer here. Administration, again, does a great job supporting all these programs. One thing that they do a really good job is they're the pushers. They're the ones that are out there making sure things are going well. They're in the classrooms checking on us, asking if we need support. I feel like these non-academics are just as important as that academics. Like we talked about earlier, you have to have a foundation of these social skills and different things to build upon in order to work on academics and be successful in that area. Utilize our data on SABRS, talked about that. That's one area I think we can improve and get better on. Always having positive feedback from stakeholders. Again, I haven't ever heard any negative things. There's always going to be in sports those parents that aren't happy with something, but through our programs, especially our signs of suicide programs, our JAG program, I think parents do a great job of realizing that that's something that our schools need. Talked about our principals doing check-ins, just making sure things are going well in these clubs, and that's through academic and non-academic as well. They're checking on us, making sure that we have the things as teachers that we need in our classrooms to be successful. Even more important is the equity part here. Kids that do need that extra support, I feel like in our building, especially, we do a great job of making sure things are equitable and finding those kids that need that extra boost to get on an equal playing field. And then one area that has kind of hurt us a little bit in these programs is when we need kids for extra time, whether it's sports, whether they're getting there for clubs, is just having rides and transportation. At the middle school level, that's always something you struggle with, in the grade school level as well, is kids can't drive themselves. So if they're on a bus route, maybe they can't stay for school afterwards. If we have an early morning practice, maybe they can't get into school on time because parents may have a night shift and work a different schedule. So that's always going to be a barrier that we struggle with. 2 academic activities I would look to add would be a coding curriculum. I think that's something that's just growing in the world. I think kids need to know how to code and keep up with that. And then personalized learning curriculum. I think that I talked on it earlier. I think it's a big part of education right now, is just finding those needs that kids have that are individual, letting them work at their own pace, and then finding those interests that they have to help push them in education. 2 activities I would look to add is a gaming design club. Gaming has just exploded in the world in the last 10 to 15 years. I feel like as educators, we kind of need to get on board with that, and the fact that our kids are gaming. I know they play a lot of games at home, but maybe give them an opportunity to get in the design part of it and possibly even make a career out of it. And then culinary club. Culinary arts is something I really have a passion about. My parents had a restaurant for 20 years, and I think that's a skill that is a life lesson that kids aren't developing. And, honestly, probably a lot of parents don't have it at home. So give them opportunity to get in the kitchen and learn how to cook and how to make things that, help save them money in the future. And it's always good to have. I'm not going to read all through my relevancy statement and reflection. I'll leave it up here for a second. So if you want to pause and read through that. And then my references, slide this out of the way. Okay, I look forward to getting to know everyone, and good luck in the rest of your summer classes. It's going to be a fast 4 weeks, so hopefully everyone stays on top of things. Thank you.